Today we are going to make some Windows Movie Maker magic. Feel free to pause this video anytime during the completion of your presentation. Click the Start menu and scroll down. Now yours will probably be under All Programs. Once you click that, we're going to click up here in the blue tab and we're going to go ahead and save it. Save project as. Now you're going to want to save it on your USB, which will be under the computer icon. I'm going to save mine to the desktop because this is my personal computer. If it is not your personal computer, you do not want to save anything to it. I'm going to title it Civil War. That is a big topic in 5th grade. You title yours whatever content it is that you're going to be covering for this. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to start Googling sources. So here you see I have Googled Civil War. Now you want to use sources from places like org or like government websites. Those are always good. You don't want to use Wikipedia. You don't want to use anything like that. Here is an organization site. Let's say you want to save, or I like this picture of Abraham Lincoln. You can right click it, click Save Image As, and it's going to pop up. Again, you're going to want to save everything to your USB drive. I've created a folder on my desktop labeled Civil War, and that's where I'm going to save all of my things. So I'm going to save this picture in that folder. Now, another thing you're going to do is you want to make sure that you record where you take all of these pictures from, or videos, whatever you're taking, information. My favorite thing to do when it comes to that, and it helps me keep up with it, is in my folder titled Civil War, I have created a Word document that is titled References, and I record all APA documentation from where I take all these sources. And as you can see, my folder is full of pictures, and I've even taken one of my songs that I'm going to use in this presentation and from iTunes, and I've saved that in the folder as well. So just make sure you record all the references to prevent plagiarism. Once you have all your sources, you're going to go to your Movie Maker presentation. Just simply click Add Videos and Photos. Now it's easier if you will hold down Control as you click them. That way you can add more pictures at once. So I'm going to click all my pictures, and I'm going to click Open, and they're going to open all up right here. Now here's the fun part. This is where the magic starts. You can click over here at Themes, and it will give you various themes, and you can preview them right here in this little window as you scroll over them, and it shows you what it's going to look like if you choose that. Now if you want to do animations, you can do individual animations for every single picture, and you can also preview those by just simply scrolling over them. You can also zoom in pictures. There's all kinds of options if you click down here. You can turn them sideways as they're coming to you. They can come in from the side. It's really awesome. It's just very magical, as I like to call this. So I'm going to click this one. I like to use some of the themes. It says music hasn't been added. Do you want to add some now? You can add it now, or you can wait till later. I'm going to click no and add mine later. Now when you click onto a theme, you can still alter it some. Like for instance, here's my title slide. Well, I don't want my title slide at the end. I want it at the beginning. So click on the beginning and add a title slide. Now it's already got Civil War typed in there for me because that's what I saved it as. You can change the font to anything you'd like. I like this. It looks more Civil War-y, I guess you could say. And you can click and make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can change the color on it. You can also change the color on the background of the slide. It says background color. You can change it to whatever color you want. You can change it to gray. You can change it to white. And then you can click your text and change the color of it as well. So anything you want to do, and you can always preview it. You can play preview, and then it'll show up. It'll show you what it's going to look like when the actual presentation goes through. Now obviously I told you I did not like this title slide, but you can use these title slides throughout your presentation to add in text if you don't want a picture behind that. Also, to move your pictures around, you just simply click it and move it wherever you want them. Obviously, I want my flags at the front because that's going to kind of start out the presentation with my flags. Now, you see these boxes here. You can use those or you can delete them. You can remove them and add your own. Like, I don't need a directed by one, and I didn't need that one. This is not going to be my title slide. At the end, you're going to want to add your references. So I'm going to remove all the text box that I don't want. Then I'm going to click on the end, and I'm going to click the credits. Now, credits is where I'm going to want to put my references for this. So I'm going to go to my Word document here. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to click back on, and I'm going to paste it here. That way I have all my references in one place, and you can kind of straighten them up there. You can make them bigger, smaller, however you want to. Throughout this presentation, you're going to want to click save so that you don't lose anything in case the computer shuts down or anything like that. I've got all kinds of pictures here from the Civil War, and I'm going to go in and add captions to them. So for instance, here is the commander of the Confederate Army. This is a picture of General E. Lee. So I'm going to add a caption to this picture, and your caption box will pop up, and again, you can make it whatever you want it to be. This is General E. Lee, so I'm going to write his name here. Whoops. So when you put that in there, and you can change it, you can make it red if you want it to stand out. Sometimes on these black and white pictures, that's probably your best option. Now, it will disappear, but it will come back if you preview it. It'll say, this is General E. Lee. Here you see a picture, and I'm going to rearrange them as we go. Abraham Lincoln, you would do the same for him. This is Ulysses S. Grant. If you watch it play, this is Ulysses S. Grant, the commander of the Union Army. So you're going to do that for all of your pictures. You can add in more text. You don't just simply have to add a person's name. You could add in, like for instance, this is going to be a map. So when you look at this map that's coming up in the next picture, I might want to add an explanation. Of course, there's a key here, but you might want to add an explanation of what the red states are, what the blue states are, and so on. So I'm going to do that here in a little while. But before we do any of that, you need to see that how to add music. So we're going to go to the home screen. We're going to click on Add Music. When you click Add Music, you're going to go to the Civil War, or your folder, your USB, whatever you have your music saved on. There's tons of free music on the internet that you can download. I have mine saved in my little folder. I got this off iTunes, so if you buy the music or already have the music, this comes from one of my favorite bands, so I already had this. And the song's titled Civil War, and it is about war. So I thought it was very appropriate for this. So I'm going to open that up. Now, it's going to apply it to all the slides. You're going to want to click Options under Music Tools, and I like to fade mine in, and you can do it slow, fast, slow, medium, or fast. I like to fade it in slowly and fade it out slowly. And you're going to want to save, again, periodically, just in case anything happens. You can also preview that. So you can start by, let's say we want to hear the last few slides, what it's going to sound like. So, and you can preview it throughout the whole thing, which is perfect. I chose music on this one. You can use narration. I like to do narration by recording my voice on my voice memo and of course we all have iPads at Cavernous, so you could use those. Record a voice memo, email it to yourself, save it to your computer, and then you can upload it to this presentation and have narration behind the whole thing. So either way is fine. This is going to be like an intro to the Civil War with just some information and some good music playing in behind it. So it works out very good. And the kids can use this video, pause it however they want. The last part, what you're going to do is you are going to, after you've added your music, you can customize that as I just showed you. You can also view your video by clicking view, and you can do a preview full screen. But what I want you to do is there are several options for uploading this to YouTube, and that's the best place to do it because it will save it to your YouTube account. You can go through here and share it, or you can go to the website, and if you go to the website you can see this is my YouTube account. Now all I have to do is once I save my presentation, and what I will do is when it's complete I will push save movie, and it says recommended for this project, and if you will hit recommended for this project it will turn it into a video that can be uploaded to YouTube. I like to save it to my desktop too, so I have it. So upload it, recommended for project, that's how you want to save it. Then when you go to YouTube you're just going to simply select that file. So wherever you saved it on your desktop you can click it and it will upload it to YouTube. Then you will have it under your YouTube account, and you can just create a link for students to look on there. You can also embed those YouTube videos into your blog or onto your teacher webpage. So I hope this was helpful in helping you. You can re-watch it at any time if you need to, and if you have any questions throughout the year about how to create these videos, I will be happy to help you. Thank you for watching the video.